Beverly. I wanted to come on here and show you some of the projects I've been working on. Look at this. This is a project bag I made. A while back, Christy, I keep telling myself I'm going to write down the name of her channel so I could say it correctly. Crochet Creations by Christy. I might have got it. But anyway, I won this yarn from her channel a while back. It's, as you can see, it's majestic. My nose is itching. Dark Horse yarns. And it says that it is nylon, acrylic, and wool. And it recommended you use a US size 15. So that must have been a knitting needle. And it had 87 yards, 100 grams. So I don't know where she got this. But it was supposed to be kind of a gag gift, this yarn. Now I'm going to try to show you up close. It's not really coming out that plain, but if you look at this gold part, it was almost like a ribbon. And then it was intermittent with the brown, and the yellow was a little fuzzy, and some orange. And so I had 200-gram skeins or balls of this. And it was like, what am I going to make with this? Because it is a little scratchy because it has wool in it, and it was different. And it was kind of like a number 5. So what did I do? Well, Jayda and Stitches has on her channel a market bag. And what she did was she took 2 strands of 100% cotton in 2 different colors. They were variegated, and she put them together, and it just made a beautiful design. And so I took her pattern and decided to make this bag. Now, she starts out with half double crochets, so you do 10 rows of half double crochets. And she has a tutorial, of course. And then she has you do these shells, which are 3 double crochets. And you do the next shell in the middle top of the previous row. And she tells you to do quite a bit more rows of that shell pattern than what I did. And then at the top, she has you do 2 more rows of half double crochets. And then she explains to you, my nose is really itching. I don't know if it's the wool in this or not. Then she has you chain 49. And this to see if that's the handle size that you think you want. And so I was running out of yarn, and I wanted to add something to it so that it would be sturdy and maybe not stretch as much. So I was cutting it close. I was definitely plain yarn chicken. I don't even have enough to show you the actual texture of this yarn. So I took some Red Heart Super Saver in the color Coffee, and I chained 49, and I thought that's a nice size handle. So I held the 2 together, chained 49, then I did 1 row of half double crochets, and then I could tell I was running out of yarn. So because I was going to do 2 rows, and so I hurried up and I made another handle, and I definitely played yarn chicken. Then, based on what she suggested for the handle location, I did that, and then I just sewed it on to the bag. And it made a nice, you could use it for a purse if you wanted, or a project bag. And I don't know if you can see how deep it is. I don't know how to hold it so you can see, but it's pretty deep. I have a measuring tape right here. So let's just measure this. And wrong way. I always do that. Whenever I pick up measuring tape, I get the wrong end. Okay, so it's 14 by 11. And then I used the handles. And I used 100 grams. And I made the handles. And I used 100 grams. 200 grams. Now, she recommends you have at least 200 yards, I think, of the yarn. So that's why I didn't have enough, because I had 87 yards and 87 yards. So 174, 174 yards. So that's why I didn't do as many rows as she did in the shells. But I think it makes a nice size. It's not, you know, too big, but it's not small. And I think it came out great. So it's considered a novelty yarn. So I entered in Crochet Creations by Christie's Novelty Yarn Challenge. And if you watch her live, she has different channels and make different challenges and make-alongs. And so this challenged me to use the yarn that she gave me. And now it's a beautiful purse or tote bag. And I don't really think it's going to stretch that much. You know how knitted or crocheted bags stretch. Okay, socks. I got a pair of socks. So this yarn was the Premier Serenity sock in the color Chill. I also entered these socks in Christie's challenge for making socks. She has it for the next 6 months. And as you can see, they match. They match up pretty good. The second one, I made a mistake on the heel. I didn't do enough I can't think of the word. I didn't do enough rows, but I think they came out fine. I think they came out fine. They're wearable. How's that? So there's the socks. And Christy, this is what that Chill yarn. You got a bunch of that Chill yarn in a yarn swap. And this is what Serenity sock in the colorway Chill by Premier. Okay, so I did that. Next, I finished my zigzagging Filet crochet shawl. And it's 20 inches wide and 60 inches long. And it's almost like a which way fillet. It came out really nice, really big. I'm going to go stand out back here. And I really like how it came out. It's 100% cotton. Oh, my nose is itching. And I love the coloring. It's green, pink, purple, and white. And there's a little aqua in there. And it came out very nice. I'm thinking about keeping it for myself instead of donating it. That's how nice it is. But I think it came out really, really super nice. It was easy, but it was a number 3. I used 100% cotton. I didn't bring the ball band in here, but I've showed it in a couple other my videos. So you do the zigzag pattern. Then when you're finished, well, you start out with a row of double crochets. And so when you're finished, you do your last row is a row of double crochets. And then all the way around, you single crochet. I'm so sorry, I'm rubbing my nose, you guys, but the yarn, I don't have a fan going, so I think the yarn got tickling my nose. So as far as this pattern goes, it's a free pattern on Yarnspirations, Zagging, Filet, Crochet, Shawl. And I just love it. I really, truly love it. And I'm a big girl, you guys. So I've got coverage. I can, cover my arms up all the way if I want. I love it. Okay, so when you're making this, it has a 12-row repeat. And you really have to pay attention. What I ended up doing, it also has a chart if you're into charts. What I ended up doing was I wrote down the second half of the repeat. It's on the back of the pattern, but I also wrote it on the front of the pattern. And you have to pay attention to what you're doing. A lot of patterns you will do it and you'll get the sync of it, and you can just look at the work and decide what you need to do next. That didn't really happen for me. What I did was I took the repeat, and when I began the row, I followed the pattern. But then once you're in the center of the row, you have to have 3 chain 2 spaces and 10 doubles, basically. So after you get the hang of it at the beginning of the row, then when you get to the end of the row, make sure it matches up with the instructions once you get the hang of it. So the in-between is 3 chain 2 spaces, double crochet 10. And I really liked how it came out. As you can tell, I've already said. It's really nice. So I had these 3 whips going. The shawl, the socks, and that bag. And I got them done. Well, then I could see stuff flying around still. It must be from this, I don't know. But anyway, so I got those 3 whips done. And I only have 1 whip open right now, which is that homespun, held together with some acrylic. And it's so heavy when you work on it, and it's not going to be donated till the winter. And this, of course, is June. So I'm putting it on hold. And I was lucky enough to sell a pink baby blanket, hat and booties, and a blue sweater, hat and booties. So I've got to rebuild my inventory on those items. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I don't know if you remember, but in the swap that I did with Ravini, hi Ravini, she put a cake of Mandela watercolors in the swap, and I really fell in love with the it was almond, and I really fell in love with the colorway. So I was able to find it on sale. I think they're clearancing it out because Lion Brand didn't have any on their website. And I found 5 cakes of it. It's a number 5 weight. It does have some wool in it, but a minimal amount. So I ordered from Lovecraft. I might have ordered from Lovecraft maybe one other time. I think it's coming tomorrow. And I'm going to add it to my stash to make another one of those Days Gone by Lapgans. Because, again, I really love that pattern. So, what I've been doing is I've kind of been purchasing the 5-ply yarns. So that I can use them to make that Days Gone By. I would just really love it. Plus, there's some patterns that I got on the cruise that I want to make with this 5-ply yarn. I bought the Forever Fleece from Bernat, and I bought the Bloom Chunky, Bernat Bloom Chunky, and I think Bernat Bloom Chunky is being discontinued too. So I've got a lot of stash of that, but right now I have to focus on inventory for my Amazon shop and Etsy shop. Also, I have a craft show in September 24th. And today I took my calendar down. I got it over here. So today is the 23rd, I think. Let me look. Yes, today is the 23rd. And, guys, tomorrow I'm going to see Elvis, the Elvis movie. Can't wait. I already bought my tickets ahead of time. The June 24th Elvis movie comes out. Okay, then in another week, so a week from tomorrow, we're going to be starting the Christmas in July. So we're going to have a make-along, and I also have a crochet Christmas in July challenge from Crochet Creations by Christy to make a stocking. Remember, she sent me the yarn. I'm gonna do that. And of course, you're welcome to post if you decide to make the crochet challenge stocking. You can post that in my Facebook page. So there's kind of gonna be just one post, and it's gonna be Christmas in July. And in that Christmas in July, you can post those stockings from that pattern that Christy gave me, and I'll be showing more of it, or Christmas hanging towels. Now, the hanging towels are going to be an entire crocheted towel, not a towel that you would buy, at a retail store, and put a topper on. No, this is going to be an entire crocheted towel with a topper. And I'll be showing you some more examples of which ones, that I've made. And I've showed you past, in the past videos I've showed you. So I'll be explaining more of that in July. Now, my last video was about my watch hours. And I wanted you to know that as of June 20th, I have 3,442 watch hours. So I have like 500 and something more watch hours to get to 4,000. I showed some yarn. It was called Mulberry. And I'd like you to, of course, subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But watch some of my back videos. There's tutorials. There's a whole month of videos on kitchen cotton items. There's blanket tutorials. There's sock tutorials. There's slipper tutorials. And I'd like you to watch some of my past videos so that I can get my watch hours up to 4,000. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a drawing when I get to 4,000 watch hours. The video, it's called Watch Hours, Crochet Watch Hours. I want you to post on that video. You can say something about the mulberry yarn. You can say something about watch hours. I'm going to be drawing from that video once I hit 4,000 watch hours. I'm going to be adding some more stuff. There was 7 skeins of this mulberry 100% wool yarn. And I'm going to be adding some more little goodies to that drawing. And again, please watch my videos. Help me get my watch hours up there. And I'll have a drawing once I get to 4,000 watch hours. And then when I start getting monetized, I'll keep you informed how this monetization really works out there. But see, I just really love this shawl. It came out so nice. And it's got lots of coverage. And if I took my arms and I went like that, see, it would cover up my arms. And so it was a very easy, it was challenging. I liked it. It kept me interested in making this. So just wanted to let you know about this. I'll post the pattern below. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for subscribing. Love you guys. Bye.